welcome back to Hillcast with me, Suhaili, and my partner Rian.
Yeah,
Could you
hello.
please say, could you please say hello first to our Hillcast friends who are listening to our podcast today?
Okay. Hi guys, I hope you're always in good health and happy. As the name of our podcast is Health Case in the podcast, we are going to talk about the health topic that Gen Z is talking about.
Oh my God, it seems like this will be very table to our Hillcast listeners. So let's go straight into our cat today with the theme, the meaning of healing for youth. Okay, a lot of people have asked to discuss the theme yesterday. I made a survey on Hillcast Instagram account and really want to discuss this incidentally. I have submitted the feedback from our followers and Instagram about issue to healing for you people like this Genji. There are three statements. There are reason why healing important for you people. Maybe we will discuss the first one first. According to the information now, Gen Z is different from previous generation where they live in and as with the technology as well. And they are said the have weaker mental health compared to previous generation. For you, purposely, Ian, what do you think about this statement?
Okay, I think this is statement is true because again Z I feel because as a Gen Z I feel that I have a lot of abundance and I complain more than my older brother who is millennial generation. And there are this perception that millennial generation is stronger that use Gen Z at this use Gen Z. At home, my brothers and my mom are the most involved in taking care of the house because we are both males. We are considered stronger, es- especially because I am the youngest brother. I am definitely relate on a lot at home. At home, I often complain when I am told to do things. Even though my brother works hard and takes a lot of time for his work. My brother is programmer, so beside being a worker in the office, he also often accepts job from outside and he does it outside of his working hours in the office. Meanwhile, I didn't work and focused on my studies. Sometimes I'm joining my lectures project, but I often complained to them that I was tired and lazy to help with the housework.
That means you often get nagged by your mom, right?
Yeah, sometimes because I am the youngest child, so I'm probably more prepared. But I often debate with my brothers about homework because my brothers really enjoy nagging his youngest brother. But I still do it even though I complain. What about you, bro?
For me, I focus on my work now. I frequently complain about my boss who is super annoying. I prefer work to be quick and straightforward, but because my boss is so old, everything needs to be calculated manually. I happen to work in the Eastern field, so I meet a lot of clients with my boss. It's understandable they are subordinating. I must obey my boss. In the office, my friends are also all individualists. Even though the work as a team, they feel that if the job desk is finished, they are not concerned about the work that shall be managed together. This actually makes me feel uncomfortable. I told my parents and the side. very normal in the work environment. Maybe because I've only been working for 7 months, so I am not used to this in situation.
It's quite stressful to work with people who can manage teamwork, but you be able to control evenly. It takes times to the understand kind of things. Chill, bro.
I think we have the same perspective on the stereotype of Gen Z having a weaker mental state than millennial. Let's move on to the second statement. So we will discuss the influence of social media on the millennial generation. I feel that social media has become a medium to showcase our lifestyle. Generation G understands social media to have too much negative impact on their mental health. Based, based on the result of McKinsey Health Institute survey of 41,960 people in 26 countries, 27% of generation responded state this. What do you think about this statement?
Oh, okay. In my opinion, social media is very influential for your mental health. Most of you think that social stresscation depends how much we share our moment with spending money, sex, and eating well, healing, and other activities to the luxurious. In fact, according to the Indonesian Gen Z report 2024 released by IDN Research Institute, Gen Z in Indonesia is less than 2.5 millions per month on average. That this has a lower purchasing capability than millennials. Many use Many of us measure our happiness standards to social media, but it's better to be rich than to look rich. You must have noticed that there are a lot of young people who hang out at the coffee shop and five spend a minimum 50,000 per hangout. For example, there are 3 times of hanging out activities mean in a week, meaning Gen Z spend uh, around uh, 1 and 5,000 rupees per week in a month in Gen Z 600,000 rupees is to hang out and look cool on social media. Let's say someone and 3 million rupiah per month is mean he has to alive on 2 million for 100,000 rupiah per month. I can imagine that is still living the expensivity of Jakarta. Six hundred thousand can make 2 week of food expensive for my family. What do you think, bro?
Oh, yes, yes. I totally agree with you. Most of you are reluctant to enjoy ordinary things, preferring to look right and will be over a helmet and the end of the month. Moreover, I'm a sandwich generation who has the responsibility to give more money to my parents. I am the first son and have a young sister. My current salary is 6 million rupiah per month. I am obliged, I am obliged to give 2 million rupiah per month to help me household need because my father is rich. Not to mention my sister's school fees. Fortunately, she goes to a public school, so there are no fees. But the definitely needs national money. I give her 100,000 rupiah for his need a month. I spare 200,000 rupiah if there are no need from the my money I have given. So I only research 3 million per month for myself. My operational cost a month plus spot needs are about 1 million rupiah. The other 2 million rupiah I use to buy necessity and for saving. It seems like there is not spend time for healing, rather I spend my money to heal. It rather goes to pay for the necessities of my life that is more important.
But I think we should give yourself such reward. Eat a place where we think the food or the atmosphere is fun, so that's it not too not so stressful. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, sometimes I like to romanticize my life by doing my time after work, eating at my favorite pecel ayam place, or just smoking a cigarette while drink Sterling Coffee at Block M Park 1. I've had reason why I must keep living because I still want to do this thing, romanticizing happiness in my voice, which encourage me everything I feel burnout.
That's very true what you are saying. We should forget that because we work so much, we forget that we have our happiness to strive for as a reason to survive in this day and this era.
Okay, this statement is relevant to us. There is no need to look right like other people. Not necessarily the real thing like what the is look like on social media. The important thing to appreciate every second that we pass and always be grateful. Let's move to let's move on to the next statement.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we are moving on the last statement because we already discussed the reason why the younger generation or Gen Z needs healing. Next, we will discuss the importance of the healing and in effect on us. Self-healing help people to have a lot of control over their own thoughts and feelings. This is very important because control over thought and feeling is part of a healing process that connect action, thought, and feeling. People with poor mental health must understand that the action are determined by the thought. So what do you think is to the way to romantic healing?
In my opinion, healing is way for us to escape from ghosts of life. Just like you are said before that we need me time to release what we really want in life. For me, because I am the younger child and still want some entertain, I prefer to spend time with my friend, hanging out and going to the beach. I still love traveling, enjoying cities that I've never been to. Incidentally, I'm still given pocket money by my parents and brother. I am just healing with my girlfriend, like watching concert and movies. I have job and get money. I invite my girlfriend or family to attend a luxury restaurant. It's a simple giving meaning to the life. Watching the people I love feel happy. What about your opinion?
I agree with your last statement. Watching our loved one feel happy in the healing for me. After work, I come home only to sleep and take a shower, then go to work again and come home already tired. I forgot to romanticize my life with them. If I had extra money, I'll set to it to take a pleasant meal at Pizza Hut with my family and my girlfriend. Just because I'm being selfish, I am afraid it because I've never met my love. one happy. I want them to be there for me till that Ashapa. They are always there to support me when I am sad and down, so they should also be there when I am happy. Occasionally, and I want to share my happiness on social media so that others know that I'm still feel happy with my life, even though it's not fancy as other people. I think happiness is my luxury. I shall be grateful that and can still eat other. At the dinner table with my family, maybe there are many people out there do have luxury. But there goodness with my family is that side. The might look happy and social media, but they are not necessarily what they seem. That the negative impact of social media, if we can organize and control it, life will be fine when we shall need to know. And the thing to seriously, they are not in our control. We cannot judge someone life track on social media. It's better to take account of the thing we can control and not have to comfort. Because our life condition with them will be different. The relation are different. The financial support from parent will also be different. There are people we interpret healing as traveling, vacationing to luxuries and expensive place. That's not totally wrong because everyone has their own way of interpreting life. If there are people who love to share their happiness and luxury on social media, we must look at it with a clear heart. My Mike is a motivation that someday we'll be able to be like them. Healing serves to relieve the stress we have after going through many obstacles in life. So, in my opinion, whatever the way romantic healing, the most important thing in a sense of happiness that arises naturally without a sense of happiness that expect or seem considered to look healthy. Living in peace and being grateful for what we have is much more pleasant and calming.
Wow, it's cool that your words are already like a put. Ha ha ha. But I agree with you. There are a lot of people who think they are cool, but turn out to the empty.
Yeah, right. Always looking for something thing that make you still want to survive is the life, so that you will understand the true meaning of healing for yourself.
But I want to ask you something. What's your opinion about healing is affected on mental health? Maybe you have some experience about this.
I think healing is part of mental health. Healing can be different of the process of recovering from deteriorating emotional health. Usually, there are several factors that cause it our own emotion disorder, such anxiety, sadness, feeling of the failure to accept something or the problem that have occurred in the past. Healing is the method that can be caused when some is experiencing emotional and physical problems. Therefore, everyone can benefit is this healing process. A study said that everyone is actually able to help themselves with percentage percentage of success reaching 18 75%. So they're not wrong with taking a break from the hustle and bustle of the world. My friend had an experience. He was a person who was too rigid in his work and tended to be disliked.
From family factor and anxiety. Yes, I think as human we also need someone to talk. We need a listener to understand your worries. Being good and listener is two-way communication. By giving a good response to the other person, we'll we tell them the word not only hurt them, but we also try to understand them. The importance of mental health issues is starting to be released by many people. Data from the Indonesian Ministry of Health in 2018 started that at last is 1 in 16 people aged 5 and above we are diagnosed with depression. If this condition continues to be ignored, it is feared that I will lead to the much more dangerous mental health problem on large and scale. Of unfortunately, that awareness still need to be encouraged to give understanding that everyone has the opportunity to receive physiological statement. Healing is also close related to self-healing. Self-healing is closest to relate to be life because the content of the self important element is motivating one confidence. In addition, self-healing is also related in interpersonal communication. Self-healing can be bounded as individual cannot to individual, which contain several identifiable components and progress such as cognition, perception, memory, feeling, or desires, motivation, consciousness, and consciation. So due to the healing can start from the habit to motivating yourself.
It is true what you said earlier. There are so many ways to romantic healing for everyone. Okay, let's make a conclusion from all this discussion. So, action healing is indeed important for our people, especially Gen Z or young people. Many of the demand for a word validation provide an opportunity for them to feel depressed and stressed compared to previous generation. Therefore, healing is one the way we can maintain of mental health. Feeling tired and needing healing does not mean we are weak. It's so that we human also have our own capacity to be the burden. We cannot measure person ability by looking at the point of view of most people. We must be able to understand each other point of view, not to feel too much rights and respect each other. Okay, I think that for your help case discussion this time, I am Soshedi and
I'm Rian. See you
see you
in
in another podcast which will discuss health, both mental and physical health to accompany you all. And don't forget to follow our Instagram to shoot. That is give is insight to into our team where we'll bring up in the next podcast.
see you on the no
See you on
see
the
you on the
next
next podcast. Thank you.